Hey guys, so here we are with episode 2 of Willow. I decided that I was gonna do it. Especially after, there wasn't really anything that was deterring me from continuing to do the show. So, that's why I'm doing it. But I think what really got me excited is I watched the movie. I watched the original movie. And I'm glad that I did because, well, first of all, I watched the first episode and I felt like I was missing a lot of something. Which after watching the movie, I was like, oh, I did, but I didn't. Like, I can totally see if you wanted to watch a show and you didn't want to watch a movie. I feel like you could get away with that and you could, like, understand what was going on. But I wanted to know more of, like, the backstory of everything. And so that's why I watched the movie. And it wasn't bad. It was so funny because I love older movies. And I know, some people might hate me for saying it's an older movie. But, technically the movie came out, what, like 30-something years ago? 30, let's see, because it came out 7 years older than I am. So 34 years ago. That movie came out 34 years ago. This is how I have to do math. I have to compare it to my age. So the movie came out 34 years ago. And so it's older. And it's just kind of funny because I love older movies and I can appreciate how much technology has changed and stuff. So it's just kind of funny watching a movie that was made 34 years ago. And, because of the effects, the special effects and stuff, it cracked me up. But it was good. It was a good movie, and so I think it made me more excited to continue watching this show, especially after like knowing the backstory and everything. So after watching the first episode and then the movie, if I would have watched the movie first, I would have known, I think, immediately who Allura was, because in the movie, the baby is blonde. Well, okay, so the baby could almost look like it was like a redhead or a blonde, because at different times it looked red and then it looked blonde. So I was like, this is definitely the redhead or the blonde, even though we already knew who Laura was because it ended up being the blonde. The uh, the kitchen, what were they calling her? The kitchen girl or something? I don't remember what they were calling her, but we didn't even know what her name was. And then, so we found out it was her. She likes Eric. Eric got kidnapped. So they're all after, like, they're going to try to go rescue Eric and, I guess just figure out the whole deal with a grown Allura. I guess, I don't even know if she's technically grown. Is she, like, a teenager at this point? Or is she like an older teen, young adult, something like? I feel like it's an older teen, young adult. I feel like maybe she's around the age of 18. Maybe, I don't know. But anyway, so it'll be interesting to watch how they're gonna go with the show and see how many things I can pick up since I did watch the movie. But anyway, yeah, like I said, we left off knowing who Allura was. The last episode, it was pretty funny, especially after I went back and edited. I didn't realize how many times I kind of laughed about some stupid jokes or something like that. But it was pretty funny. And then yeah, so here we are doing episode 2. Probably, why not do just the rest of the show at this point? But anyway, if you want to check out this episode completely unedited or get early access for the next ones, please feel free to check out my Patreon and the link in the description below. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this episode. See, and I knew what the castle looked like from after the movie, so I feel like I'm definitely going to be one of those people that compares it to the movie now.
If we don't change things.
He looks exactly the same. So does she, by the way.
For what?
Our true enemy is still out there, and the only thing standing in his path is Elora.
How she looks the same after 34 years is pretty crazy.
But she's still a child.
A child of immense power.
I know.
So, he went back to see her, but I thought he was with Allura and whatnot.
A clue on the ancient scrolls. You are the bravest man I've ever known, and you have the truest heart I ever will. But you're not a great sorcerer.
Ouch.
And you never will be.
Damn. Why she be such a bitch sometimes? She kind of was like that in the movie a little bit too, but.
Hello.
was she? I would walk away from that too. Oh, that was years ago. Okay, he did that years ago. I was wondering. I was like, I swear he was with like Alora and whatnot. And it makes sense because I don't think I remember him having like that beard or whatever. Okay, so granted that was a few years ago. He still looks the same, and so does she. She looks like, from what I remember from the last episode, she doesn't look like 34 years aged.
Wow.
Is that his daughter?
It is Alora Dannon.
Jesus.
This is my daughter, Mims.
It's really
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
See, and this is where like,
You're ready.
not that I could recognize her, but it was.
And you were the most
But I put the pieces together. That's what I was trying to say.
giant baby.
So he made a weird look when she mentioned her brother. Was it the brother or the I can't remember, because I know she found Alora with the brother. So, but I couldn't get if she said brother or mother just then. So
I will consult the bones.
see, and I remember the last wizard doing that or whatever. Not wizard, sorcerer. Sorry. But the last time the bones were like, I don't know. They didn't really give a clear answer.
Interesting.
They probably aren't giving him an answer right now either.
Now, who else is famished?
Roughly how long do you think that will take?
Not long, I should think.
Couple
Couple of weeks or less.
I knew he was going to say a couple
Maybe,
weeks.
depending on how much she already knows.
Which is nothing, because she didn't even know she was Alora Dannon.
Do the finger test. She ought to be able to pass that. Finger
Oh no.
test.
See, this is exactly why I wanted to watch the movie
All right.
before I watched this. Because the finger test, she's supposed to lift her fingers up. She's not supposed to touch a finger. She's supposed to lift up her fingers as well. See, the original
It's all
sorcerer,
right. Doesn't mean anything anyway. I got it wrong the first time, remember? And look at me
he
now.
did. He got it wrong the first time.
I'm, you know.
Because the
why
sorcerer
me?
from the movie, he said that he was his natural instinct was to lift up his fingers as well, and that's how he and that was his natural instinct. But he went to go touch one of his fingers instead, and so he got it wrong. I wonder if we're gonna get the little guys again. I can't remember what they were called, but
He fell in love. And I'd have thought you, more than anyone, would understand why you'll never talk her out of it.
I have to. It's too dangerous.
it makes me. I feel like his wife didn't make it. Like she's not alive anymore. But I wonder if it's just the two of them, because I haven't seen the mom or the brother.
You'll give her this.
Was that a wand? I fucking knew it. See, but I would have known that if I didn't watch the movie.
Where are you going? To look for her. But just do what you want. You always do.
I don't like that she says that, because it's like she would have done what she wanted to do when she was going to go be a knight or whatever. You know what I mean? So, I don't know why she's trying to be a little hypocritical there. Oh, she ended up back at the river. See, I also wouldn't have known that if I didn't watch the movie. Sorry, I'm gonna just stop saying that, because I know it's probably gonna get real old.
Guess it's time.
Yeah, I guess both his son and his wife must have died.
I'll be fine. I'll be back before you know it.
Do you really want to know? It's such a wonderful feeling.
What is?
Purpose.
You gonna... Oh, shit.
And so you wasted it searching for a magical breastplate that somebody told you in a bedtime story? That's like the saddest thing I've ever heard.
I know your father. He didn't think it was sad. No, he spent 5 years searching the world for it. I know.
That's why I wonder if we're gonna get him.
I was
What
his
was his name?
squire.
Bad Mardigan? Bad
So,
something like that?
what, you're telling me you know what happened to him?
Oh, yeah. He found it.
Magic is the bloodstream of the universe.
Before we start, you should probably know that the rocking back and forward of the wagon is making me a touch queasy.
Well, I don't think we can do anything about that.
No.
It's kind of nature
But
of
she
these
got
things.
sick the last time. She's gonna throw up.
Our job is to set it free.
Oh, I knew she was gonna throw up because it was just like the movie.
You should probably walk for a bit.
Just like the movie. She ended up throwing up in the movie, so. Sorry, I know I said I was gonna stop comparing this stuff to the movie, but it's so hard not to. They did include a bunch of stuff.
Repeat the words as I say them. Tuatha, Olthrockmara.
Tuatha.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me
She
say
probably
it
needs to,
first.
like, look at the word. Like, I would need to look at the words.
Tuatha.
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 Last time I saw you, your hair was red.
Prue rubs lemon juice in beetle blood in it to change the color.
That's disgusting.
Why are you so small?
See, I thought she had red hair, but then also when I looked at the movie, it can kind of look like it was blonde too, so.
We mean no harm. We're looking for a girl who was traveling with the princess. Queen Sorcia sent us to bring her home.
I wonder, I bet he infected the other soldiers. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Oh, shit.
You'll probably catch up with him.
You wouldn't lie to us, would you? Pack.
No.
That's a
Sir.
Oi,
big insult.
wagon tracks. Less than a day old. Headed west.
Oh, no. I'm glad she's not there.
Why do you think Kid is so mean to you? She's jealous. Why do you think Jade defends you? She's dedicated. And Borman sticks around to see what you can do. So, yeah, there's something kind of funny about the fact that you seem to be the one person who can't see how extraordinary you are.
So he's got a crush on her. But is she ever gonna... Her and Eric aren't really even, like, together. I don't know. I can see her kind of flipping script and, like...
Tuatha.
Having a crush on that guy.
Throckmora.
I don't know. We'll see. You know what's gonna happen probably is when she's not paying attention, the thing's gonna start to grow or whatever.
Melwyn, Daikini, all manner of... Till I find her.
Oh, is she dead?
No matter how many times I tried to change her
Does she
fate,
have red hair in that vision of his?
in the end,
Maybe it's just like
our
so
world
dirty
to
that it
survive.
just like
Laura Dannon
got darker.
has to die.
Well, shit. Well, I don't think that's gonna happen. Is it gonna be under her hand? Oh, I guess not.
Tuatha.
Oh, shit. Didn't see that coming. It's gonna start growing. I'm telling you it was gonna start growing when she wasn't paying attention to it. See? That was very predictable. And it grew berries and shit, too. Okay, so... I know I compared a lot to the movie today. And I feel like it's because I watched the movie... Like, I would not have known any of the stuff that I did if it wasn't for the movie. And again, it was little things that weren't, like, I don't think that were, like, trivial. So, like, I could definitely see people being able to watch the show and not needing to watch the movie first. But, oh my gosh. And I recommend, if I could recommend to watch the movie before you watch the show, definitely do that, because I mean there was so many connections, and I do wish I would have watched the movie before I watched the first episode, because I wanted to see I knew that the mom was a fighter. Like, I knew that all of them were fighters, but it makes sense because if you watch the movie they're all fighters. But like, I'm trying to think back, but I can't remember if the mom has, like, her same sword, because her sword was pretty badass in the movie. And then, like, there was some other things, too, that I'm sure that, I mean, they would have been probably small, but I would have picked up on them because of the movie. But I'm wondering how many more connections we're going to find because of that. And I hope that we end up getting the little people, and I don't know what they were. I don't remember what they were called. But the two guys from the movie, I wonder if we're going to get, like, I'm sure surely we'll get, like, they'll be a part of it because they were a big part of that. So it's just, I can't wait to see kind of some more of this stuff that we're going to get that was from the movie. I swear to God, how many times have I said from the movie in this episode? But anyway, so I'm just, it made me more excited to watch the show after watching that. But anyway, I'm just very interested to see what's going to happen the rest of the season. But if you want to check out this episode completely unedited or get early access for the next one, please feel free to check out my Patreon and the link in the description below. And if you will for me, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode.